What's up, guys? CryptoBond here, and today doing a podcast, so this PvP doesn't really matter in the background. You can just mute me, not mute me, you can just put me in the background because I'll be doing just talking. I am your host, CryptoBond. If you enjoy this podcast, please like and subscribe. My Discord is in the description down below. And let's get right into the podcast. So, the first thing I want to talk about was the brand new banner coming out tonight, but it'll be already out when this goes out. It's the new Shin Roxy Red Jericho banner with Halloween Gother in it. That's a very interesting banner concept, in my opinion. I don't know why they would slap all those units in that one banner. Maybe just for pushing sake for the one and stuff like that. I'll try to keep my my view on the game low so I don't get mixed up here. I mean, it is a skip if you're free to play. If you're a whale, it's a very good band to summon on because it has Green Gother in it. We don't know what else is gonna be in there until probably an hour from now. It's gonna be very interesting banner, to say the least, because it's not one we saw on JP, obviously, but it's gonna be a good one. Now, if you think this is moving too fast, it's understandable, because you're putting 3 units that single banners into one, plus the King banner, not Festival King. What's his face? Can't remember. Fat King. We're getting King for free as well. It's a hard skip, unless you don't have like a good amount of gems. I say it's a nice hard skip. Let me know what you think about the banner in the description. It's an interesting one because we didn't really expect this. All we really expected was Jericho. And I guess they kind of threw in a mini curveball at us. Yeah, let me know what you think about this banner, and if you got someone on it. The next thing I want to talk about is the one. He is coming out in 2 weeks from now, so February. Let's see, February 14th, I think. 15th, February 15th. He will be announced. A total meta changer, in my opinion. He changes a lot of team comps, changes the entire meta. Actually, he's very broken. He has a card that does 0.8% more damage per for the amount of HP he has left, which is insane. He also has just a raw card, just a raw attack card. Does a good amount of damage. It does. His ultimate has death, which at level 1, if you attack with it, you what's it called? You attack, and then at level 1 it does 20% of damage again on that enemy if it doesn't die. And if it does die, it does 20% to a different enemy. But at 6/6, it does 100%, which is very, very big. Because if you don't kill them, if you kill them once and Liz revives them, you kill them again, guaranteed. Which is very, very good, if you ask me. He changes the entire meta, and a lot of teams work around the one, which is, known, obviously. He's a unit that doesn't, he can be used alone. Not really. He's also his passive, I think he gains an attack buff every turn, max of 3. After 3 turns he gets a debuff immunity. Then after that, he can't think. After that, after the debuff immunity, he then reverts back down to 0, loses all 3 of them, and the cycle repeats until eventually the game's over. He's the team you probably mostly see him on is Green Gowther, Goddess Liz, and obviously the one with Death Pierce in the back, because he is a heavy crit unit and he will kill any red unit and any blue unit in his path until some Meliodas, of course. So let me know what you think about the one, and if you're gonna summon for him, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna go crazy on him. That's a little bit of ungeared. I have a list next to me of things that I want to see maintenance here. So I told you about the new banner, Shin, Roxy, Jericho will come out like in an hour. It will be in maintenance. Obviously I won't say I do like, but I never had. I do want to see how people will use them, because Global is definitely known for changing the meta around global players, at least. I'm looking. I have a list next to me. I'm just trying to figure out what to say as I'm making this team right here. So I want this team to be a good team. You can have Fisknar. You'll have King. And you have Meliodas, right? Okay, yeah, I said I wasn't gonna focus on the gameplay. My fault. We're gonna look at screw it, the collabs, the fake or real collabs. So recently, if you haven't been caught up, it's actually kind of old by now. I had this list planned, this podcast planned for like weeks now. The first thing that was announced was somebody found Stranger Things collab in the files, and then a week later they found ReZero collab in the files, and like a few days after ReZero they found a game called Fate in the files. Now since then, the report, some guy interviewed the head of Netmarble, and he said how, I guess technically they were testing the security of the game just to see how people will, if people can still access it, and this guy can still access it. Now the thing that Global does that JP didn't is that you will rarely see Global leaks, only because the last person who made a leak about Global, Netmarble threatened to sue them. So you can see where that all went wrong, or threatened to take legal action to say. I'm pretty sure these collabs are fake. There's no way in hell these collabs are real. Maybe the Stranger Things collab, because they're both Netflix related shows, I guess the correct term. I don't know. I never really played Fate, and I never watched ReZero or Stranger Things, so I don't know what they have to offer, really. So I mean, I guess it's fun to see what they can do. Let me know if you think they're fake or real. Okay, so the game moving forward, we're talking about Global moving forward. We haven't seen a final boss or Tower Trials, which is weird because Tower Trials should come out every month. Every month after the last one ends, it should come out like instantly. we haven't had a final boss. 'Cause I think either Ban or Escanor relies on blue mono, and we don't have blue mono yet. So that explains that, why we don't have that. I'm not sure what I haven't. I actually don't play JP, so I don't know really what is like. I don't know. I don't play JP. I just don't know. No, please. Anything else moving forward? Well, this game still has a lot of issues with, I say, development, which probably isn't the right word. It has a lot of issues with the community not having faith in Netmarble to produce, I forgot Chess Rupture, to produce what they need and want, which is a big deal in the community, because what the players want and what the developers, what they want, are two totally different things. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, the developers want to rush the banners quickly. Maybe not rush, speed up the banners, so we can catch up to JP if we can have the same units as they do when they release. Hence why they try to release Assault Meliodas way ahead of schedule. Which I didn't see a problem with it really, because either way we got the one in this month, so it doesn't really matter, because we got the one. So that happened. After the one, we're getting Assault Meliodas, because that's how JP did it. So don't be shocked if the one's announced next week. The Assault Meliodas is announced a week after the one passes through. That's a topic I want to talk about. It's potential new characters in this game moving forward, because we have I'm not sure how to really. Okay, well, this is an anime spoiler. If you haven't watched the anime, don't blame me for this. In the newest season, Ban is in purgatory, and I think he's stronger in purgatory. And now people are thinking, Purgatory Ban's gonna be a thing. They want Purgatory Meliodas. I personally want to see either a Demon Gowther, or Insane Estarossa, or Endura transforming Delirium on speed, because those would be cool units. I did make a video about my character concepts. I'll link that in the description. Yeah, let me know what characters you want to see in the game. Now, the overall state of the game, it's in shambles right now. Let me tell you this. This game is in shambles. The fans aren't happy, which is already a massive problem. But the fans aren't happy. Boycott. I didn't check now. I can check now actually. Because we're heading towards the end of the collab, the podcast anyway. Give me a second. I'm looking up. Yeah. So, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross had a rating of 4.8 on the App Store. Since Seedon's boycott, the rating dropped from 4.8 to 2.7, and now it's slowly going back up to what it used to be. It's now at 3.4. Now people are giving it back to 5 stars, or kind of, at least. It's slowly getting back up there, which is good to see. It's actually exactly what we wanted to see, is the game go back up. The game still has a lot of potential on global, obviously, with with JP getting freaking Valenti and Easton, two great units, it looks like. Yeah, so this will be the end of the podcast. If you want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, join my Discord, and subscribe. If you have any ideas for the podcast, my Discord has a section for podcast ideas. Another thing is, if you want to see anybody, or if you want to be on the podcast, join my Discord. Tell me who you want to see in the description and in the link and comments, or my Discord. Discord's a lovely place. Please join, and let's hit 200 subscribers this month, because we absolutely destroyed it. We've got 58 subscribers in January alone, so let's get 40, 35 actually, so we can get the big 200. Anyway, if you enjoy the podcast, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day, everybody.